Hello guys, Hikiyami Moriko desu, and welcome to a new type of stream. Well, I don't think it's new because I think I have drawn a few times on this channel, but I'm gonna try to, I will try to make a new series on this channel, right? So the thing is, we've been talking a lot on the chat during my RPG Makers streams, which I love, of course, but I have to do other things aside from, you know, RPG Maker streams, right? I will love to do just RPG Maker streams. I love doing RPG Maker streams, but sometimes I need to take a break from all that RPG making shenanigans, right? And since I'm gonna have to take a break from streaming probably on the next few days, because as you know, well, some people know, I'm gonna be having my windows repaired after what happened with the hurricane. So I will have to take a forced break, right? I'm gonna have to take a break, whether I want it or not. So might as well just do something with the free time I have, right? Don't worry, today's indie game, it's still coming. Yes, it's another game by Axel Villardoso. This one's actually pretty good, pretty emotional. So it's a very serious game this time around. So I hope you guys enjoy that. So what I'm gonna be doing is yeah, I know I draw and stuff like that, but I don't think I'm a good artist or anything like that, right? So don't expect like masterful crafting of pictures in this. So let's just make a new file. Let's do it 128, 72 should be fine. RGB color, whatever. I don't really care about that things when I'm writing, right? What's up, Alts? Thank you for coming to the stream. How are you doing? How are the projects going? Oh, you're taking a break, right? Well, how is something going? How is life going? Let's just. Oh man, damn it! I forgot. Wait, give me a fast second. I forgot like the most important thing. I was going to draw and I forgot to plug in my drawing tablet. Am I the smartest person in the universe? Probably, but I forgot to do this once. So let's hope it works, because sometimes my tablet is kind of old, so sometimes it doesn't want to work. I forgot to check that before the stream. I am the smartest individual. So what are we gonna be drawing today? I honestly don't know. I don't really. One of the reasons I don't draw as much as I would like, it's because number one, I'm not good at drawing, and oh, it works nice. Yeah, that's a problem I don't have to worry about. Let me open this again, and yeah, it's open again. So we're gonna be drawing, I don't know, something, right? So as you know, I do pixel art, so I use really small canvas size. I usually let it be like this. I like to draw like this. It's going fine. I try enhancing a small scene from my game today, but I screwed up so bad, and I just scraped it completely. Yeah, that's something that happens, right? That sometimes you're like working onto something and you try to add more to it, and you try to and then it becomes like too much, and you're just like, I don't need this. Goodbye, right? It happens to the best of us, right? I did say I'm a headers. I lied. I'm just working on smaller. So it's like you're taking a headers from the big stuff to work on the small stuff, and then you take a headers of the small stuff to work on the big stuff, right? I also made the words on the chat a little bigger, on the chat on screen, so you guys can better read the messages, because I thought they were a little bit small. So I hope it's okay. I hope it has better visibility. But then again, the chat box should be behind me. Yeah, I am the front man in this show. Okay, so like, to be honest, I don't know what to draw, and not just for the stream. I usually don't draw because, as I mentioned, I don't know what to draw, and I'm not good at it. But number two, I don't really have ideas to draw, right? So if you guys want to throw some ideas to me, I'm glad to take them, right? I usually just like open this and start like doodling stuff until my mind makes something out of the shapes, right? And then like, oh yeah, I make this shape, and then like, oh yeah, it can be like something like this, and I start just taking shapes into something, and you can make like a little bit of a monster, right? You take this thing and you can make it like yellow, but oh, it's I forgot to close the tail. Yeah. And then just my mind starts going places, and that's how I work. I know it's not the most efficient way to do things, right? But that's how I like to draw. Again, if you have suggestions, I'm open for it. I'm just trying to. I've been a little bit rusty because it's been a while since I draw something good, let's say. And I have a lot of things to do, so I need to get better at it as soon as possible. So I will try to take this as just practice to get back into shape, right? And then sometimes you need your shadows. I love to add shadows. Again, don't take this as a professional's way of doing stuff, right? Because I'm the farthest thing from a professional artist that it's probably drawing stuff in YouTube, right? I just like to make small careers. Ain't it lovely, you know, when you can make like small things come to life? I'm sure that's something like God pondered upon making us and stuff like, oh yeah, I like to make little things. It's gonna be fun. And then we all ruin everything for God, right? You can make these like little critters, right? I think it needs a mouth, otherwise how is he going to eat? Who knows? For some reason, like, I don't know why the screen recording doesn't let me show you the color. But you can see here, the color is changing, right? So, it's okay. Today I made a chapter selection thingy. It's pretty bare bones, but it works, and that's... Oh yeah, that's definitely progress being made there. I actually wonder why... I wonder why not more indie games have... Well, I know not all indie games need a chapter selector, but I think that's useful if you want to replay parts, right? I sometimes want to play... hello, Han Solo. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for taking time off being in the Star Wars movies to coming to my stream. How are you doing? Again, I don't think all indie games need a chapter selector, but sometimes I find myself trying to play at a specific section of a game again because I enjoy it a lot. But you have to replay everything or made a save state just in that moment, right? And I don't know. I don't enjoy. I mean, it's a plus, right? I think it's a plus. It's not necessary, but it's definitely a plus. What software are you using? I'm using like Photoshop. I think it's a really old version, like CS6, I think. Yeah. It's a really old version of Photoshop at this point. Let me check that. Let me be sure about it. System information? Yeah, it's CX6. Yeah, that's the version of the software. It's the only thing I ever use. Oh, I think it looks better with this, right? Yeah, let's just leave it like that. Actually, I think this would not be shadow. I think this would be light, right? Wait, no. Yeah, like that. No, that looks kind of weird. I prefer the shadow version. Are you making sprites for a game right now? Because I'm using Game Make at the moment. Oh, I'm just doing random stuff. I'm not doing anything, but not anything specific. But when I do sprites for my games or for my stream or whatever, I still use Photoshop. I tried. I think I tried Game Make before. I'm not sure about it. But I'm just too used to Photoshop, right? I've been using it for like what 15 years. I think I've been using this same version of Photoshop for like 15 years. So sometimes I wish I could switch to the more recent versions of Photoshop, but then I remember they cost money, right? And miss me with spending money on software I already own. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a time you could own the software, right? Now you have to pay for subscriptions. And it's not It's definitely not the best of things. I think this is definitely a monster you could encounter in like a game that you think like little pawns. Like the level 1 monster you find, like honestly one of my favorite level 1 monsters in all games, it's the porting from Ragnarok Online. I don't know if you guys ever played Ragnarok Online, but oh, you have made games? Well, I mostly play games by other people, but I have made games. I think there's a link in the description to my itch.io page. You can check. I made like 2 or 3 games maybe. They are not really good games, so if you want to check good games, just check the games I have played before, because I mostly try to support real indie developers, right? So yeah, me making games, it's more like a hobby that I sometimes do instead. When I'm not supporting other people, I do like to make my silly games sometimes. But yeah, I wish to someday have time to make games, right? But that's so far away now that I'd rather not think about it. Great, I'm gonna play them in a minute. Okay, you don't have to, but thank you. They are nothing really amazing. I think one of those games, it's about my dogs, like because one of my dogs, like a few years ago, I used to have a couch that was really like fluffy and big, and one of my dogs liked to sleep in on the top part of the couch, and she used to fall inside the couch when sleeping and got trapped in there. So I decided just to make a silly game of her like getting trapped in the couch. Same, I'm getting into coding. That's nice. That's always a good ability to have, right? You know, I know not everyone likes to code because it's honestly something really complex, but it's really good to get into it. I hope you a very good journey to discovering your coding preferences, because there's a bunch involved into coding, right? And you don't have to like every part of it. You just need to find something that you like to do, right? I like to use Unity sometimes. I think it's really easy to work in C# in Unity. I think also Unity, it's really good for beginners, right? I consider myself a beginner still. But most normally I use RPG Maker and like, how is it? Rempi? Yeah, Rempi and Pixel Game Maker, and like simple engines that you don't really have to code that much. Because coding, it's a pain in the ass. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm not good at coding, and it's a pain in the ass. It's fun. It's when you code something like from scratch and it works, you feel really proud of yourself. I have to admit that, but it's a pain in the ass, and I'd rather just like make silly stuff, right? Game Maker Studio, cool. That's also a good one, and I don't really see that much games. Like if you ever make a game, you're welcome to like come here and show me the game and tell me to play it. I will probably play it. Like if you post it on itch.io, I'm gonna play the game. I play the games of a lot of people. So if you ever like make a game and want someone to play it, I'm up for it. As long as it's safe for work, right? Of course. YouTube has limitations. So yeah, I think this is good. Like something I like to do, it's see how much I can simplify something. Like obviously this is really simple, right? But I usually like duplicate the layer, and what I do, it's wait, and I'm gonna make it smaller, and it's gonna deform, because obviously as the smaller you make it, the more it deforms, right? So I make it like this kind of size, and then I make sure to be nearest neighbor. For some reason you can see the menus I open, but you have to choose from this, the interpolation, nearest neighbor, and then it's gonna be like that. And then I try to fix the smaller one, so I have like less pixels to work with. In my opinion, coding is very important. It's a very important thing. Yeah, it's true, it is, to learn. Absolutely, absolutely. I think everyone at least have to try to code, right? Obviously, if it's not your thing, you don't have to force yourself. But I think everyone should give it like a shot, especially because there's a nowadays there's a bunch of engines to, or like a bunch of like programming languages that you can use. You can use Ruby, you can use Java. Nobody uses Java anymore, right? But that's where I learned to code from back in my day. Like HTML5, I think it's like I think there's an engine called Phaser for HTML5. I think that's one's really easy to use. What other? There's also Godot, right? I think people don't use Godot as much as they used to, but I think it's also really good. Look at this little guy. Look at this little fella. Coding is neat. It gives you a lot of freedom when it comes to game making. The industry also pays well. Yeah, tell me about it. I sometimes regret not getting more into coding back then. I have a few. I know a few people that decided to pursue like a coding related career, and they are making really good right now. But it's also really heavy work. I think it's really demanding. Yeah, I think this one looks good. Off-topic question, but what language do you guys know? Well, I think it's very on-topic. Like, oh, you mean like speaking languages? Okay, I was thinking like coding languages. English, Romanian, and a bit of French. How about you, man? That's a lot of languages. How are you guys so smart? Come on, you're gonna make me look bad. Well, I think well, English, right? I think I know a little bit of Spanish. Well, I think I can defend myself in Spanish. Actually, I think I can properly talk Spanish, and I know a little bit of Japanese, of course, and a little bit of Italian too. But I'm not confident in those two, right? I wouldn't go to Italy and speak Italian. Well, maybe I will, right? But definitely I wouldn't go to Japan and speak Japanese with my broken Japanese. So I would say two. Like, I have two solid languages, and well, the thing is, I know a little bit of Spanish and Italian and Portuguese are kind of like alike. They're like similar languages. So if you know one, you can more or less like thrive in the other two. Bulgarian is my first language, then English, Greek. Wow, Greek, that's a language you don't see every day. Well, you don't hear every day, right? I know I'm learning beginner Japanese. That's really cool. Really nice, man. Everyone is so smart nowadays. It's making me feel not bad, but just like, man, I should have tried harder when I was younger. It's not that I'm too old, right? I like to think I'm still young. What if we make this one like the baby of the other big one, right? Like, I can really see like this is being the big monster and being surrounded by a bunch of little monsters, right? I think that's also other thing that you have to take into consideration when making games. Like, going back to the topic, because I see people that are like I don't know, like Romanian, Bulgarian, Italian, Portuguese people, and they all make games in English, and that's because I know not everyone in the world speaks English, right? But it's the most common language for games. So making your game in English gives it like the chance of being seen, like the chance of being played more, right? So sometimes it's a shame because I know people like deserve to see the, like, I don't know, if I wanted to make like a game, just, I don't know, if I was Italian and wanted to make my game in my native language, it will be nice, right? But then you run into the trouble of not everyone can read Italian, and the game, it's not gonna be as seen as other people. Then I'm gonna fuse these two. I'm gonna merge these layers, and I'm gonna go to image adjustments, hue and saturation, and I'm gonna lower the lightness of these two so they can, well, I'm gonna lower the saturation first, then a little bit of the brightness so they can be on the back, right? So you can see these two on the back and these two on the front, right? Like this one. You're very cool, my guy. I hope you know that. Good idea. English is the universal. Yeah. For the worst or for the best, right? Who knows? But yeah, it's the at least in video games, it's the most expected like language to speak, right? It's such a shame. I think like in a perfect world, everyone would know every language, but that's just too much effort. You have no idea how many games I have missed, like indie games, because they are in a language I don't know. So I just have to like I have seen a lot of games in Russian that sounds really like they look really cool, like Korean games. I can't read Korean. I can work my way in Japanese games, but Korean I don't know a little. I don't know anything about Korean language, right? I can't read a single word of that language. Especially languages that are not Romanized, right? I think if the language is Romanized, you can like it's easier to understand it. By the way, like, how old are you? Answer only if you're comfortable. Thank you for the consideration. I will not say my specific age for obvious reasons, but I've been here for a while. Let's just say that I've been here for more than a couple decades, right? I'm kind of old, just a little bit. Hello, Bucky ABX. Thank you for coming to the stream. How are you doing? Kind of. It is mostly in the Western countries. Most of Asia speaks Chinese or other Eastern languages. Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. But I think like it kinda is missing out a big portion of your audience, right? If you don't make your games in English. Thankfully, there's a lot of people that can make translation. There's translation teams, right? So you can make your game in multiple languages. I remember there was a plugin for Unity that was called Adventure Creator, I think, and it was for making like visual novels, point-and-click games. And that plugin allowed you to make like to upload a script, and you can make your game in multiple languages at the same time. I think that was really cool because it's a heavy like a text heavy engine, right? So it's important to have translations. Are you like 50 or something? Maybe I'm 50 or something. No, I'm not 50 or something. Don't worry. I'm not that old. That will be kind of weird. I'm young enough to don't have. I only have like a couple of like gray hairs in my head. I wonder what the other 3 viewers are doing. They're watching, I hope. So it's okay. I have a few people that watch my streams, but they don't chat, and I'm totally okay with that. I mean, they are watching. I appreciate that. So there's quite a bunch of people in here. Well, yeah, I know. 6 viewers. It's like double my usual viewers. Thank you, guys. Guess I will have to make more drawing streams. So yeah, you can make like this kind of things, right? Like a simple. And you can make a lot with just one idea. That's the funny thing. Like, let me just make this bigger. Because obviously you have this. So I'm gonna put this one in here so I don't lose it. And I'm gonna take a single one, and these are just the things I used to pass the time so I don't get bored, right? So what you can do, it's like you can grab this one. Let me put all of these in a folder so I don't get lost. And I'm gonna also duplicate this one. And what you can do is you can grab these controls and just like make it smaller. And you just have to fix the things that break. Like this. You deserve more. I don't know about that. Thank you for the kind words, but I don't know if I deserve more. I've been doing this for like 3 years now, I think. So it would be nice to have more, but I still appreciate if anyone likes to come here and watch my streams, right? So you make this one, then you go back to the first one, and you duplicate it again, put it up, hide the previous one, go to, I'm trying to do a simple animation, right? And then you like make it a little elongated thingy, like too much. Okay, that's enough. And then you fix a little bit of the details, not too much. Again, this is nothing serious. If you want to make something more serious, it takes more effort. So like, what's your schedule for live streams? If you have one, I don't have a schedule because my work, it's kind of my real life work, it's kind of like hectic. So I can really make a schedule. I've been trying to make a schedule for like some time now, but it's not possible. So I usually stream 1 or 2 a week. On Mondays, I make game developing on RPG Maker, usually. On Fridays, I stream a game that's called Nike. That might not be for everyone, so you don't have to watch that. And I try to play indie games, but that's not streaming. I just upload the videos, and I upload indie games almost daily if possible. You've also been getting a bunch of new subs, which is neat. Yeah, I think it's neat. I've been putting a lot of effort in the channel lately, and it's good to see it's paying off. So you just have to make sure you can, of course, use you can use the ruler to put like a guideline if you want, but you don't have to. I don't like to use the guidelines. Just make me more confused. So you just have to make sure all of these ones are on the same baseline to make the animation right. And then you're gonna go to window, timeline. You can see it, but it says timeline, right? And you open the timeline here underneath, and you just show the regular one, and you're gonna use you can use 1 second frames or 2 second frames, right? I'm gonna use 2 second frames so we can see the movement. And you have to make 4 layers. Well, it's not layers, it's frames. It's frames, right? And you make it go small, and you make it go big, and then we can check the animation. Wait, it's not working as intended. Okay, so okay, no, you don't make it go big here. You make it go regular size. So it's regular size, small size, regular size, big size. Yeah, that's the thing. Big size, and then another frame, because you have to make it look perfectly, so it has to go back to normal size again. Okay, it should work now. Okay, it's kind of backwards for some reason. Excuse me, it's been a while since I made an animation, right? Let me get a little far away. I'm kind of rusty into these things. Yeah, it's not working as. Okay, I think I could make this one the smaller one, so it's a small, regular, big, regular, small, right? So it's a small, regular, big, regular, small. Okay. Yeah, that's how it should work, right? It's kind of weird animation, right? It's not perfect by any means, but it's something basic you can do to practice. For most simple animations, you only need 3 frames to be specific. I think it works kind of funny, right? It looks kind of funny. You can almost see a bunch of these guys moving towards you like this, right? And you have to kill them. I'm very happy that I found your channel. Now when I'm developing and doing stuff, at least I'm not alone. I feel more motivated. Yeah, that's the point of this channel. Thank you. And I'm glad you found my channel useful. You're welcome to check other people's indie games too. I think if you're making games, it's also really important to play games of other people also, like learning to do games, because you can learn from their mistakes, right? Of course, you have to learn from your own mistakes, but something I found really useful, it's good luck on your own project. Yeah, that's true. Good luck on that. And you're welcome to come to these streams. To be specific, these drawing streams, and my RPG Maker developing streams, you're more than welcome to come to those streams and share the progress on your project with everyone. I think like most of my viewers are game developers, so everyone is gonna be happy to hear about your project. And yeah, everyone is welcome to share the updates in here, right? That's the point of these streams. Sorry about that. I'm a little bit sick. So yeah, I think this is a funny animation, don't you think, guys? It's nice. So yeah, I can do. I can like hide this tab group, and then I'm just gonna grab all of these, and I'm gonna make another group just to don't lose them, and I'm gonna call this one animation, and I'm gonna hide it. So I don't need it. I don't need it to be there. So yeah, I don't know what to make. I always like to draw spooky stuff because I like horror games, I like horror movies, I like horror stories, but I'm not really good at spooky things. I play so many indie games. Well, if you have recommendations from some like really indie games, like really like hidden gems of indie games, you're welcome to share it with everyone. With me, to be specific, I'm gonna go. Like, if you have a project like, oh, this game deserves more recognition, I'm gonna go and play it. That's what I do. And I've been playing a lot too. I think just in this channel, I have like about 400 indie games uploaded from other people, of course. Which, if I say so myself, it's kind of amazing, right? But yeah, I think, and then you can do those things that everyone like. When it's a cheap trick that a lot of RPG games use, you can just go to adjustments, like hue to saturation, and you can just move you can see the slider, but I'm moving it, and you can just change the color of the enemy, right? To make like a new, like, I think this one looks really cute. You know, it's like the shiny version of this enemy, right? And then you have two different enemies for the price of one, and if you include the, wait, what the hell? Why is this guy moving? You should not be moving, man. What are you doing? Okay, I pressed the spacebar, yeah. Hide yourself. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna delete the animation because it's messing up with my with my project. Yeah, that's the point. I'm just gonna save this as drawing stream 1. It's important to save your progress on every project you're doing. More than once I found myself when the power goes out or something happens and I lost a bunch of progress. So you have to save every now and then. The Shadow People on Steam for free, for example. I think I'm one of the 300 fans. The game kind of reminds me of Faith: The Unholy Trilogy. Oh, Faith: The Unholy Trilogy. Yeah, that's one hell of a game. That's I personally I'm not too fond of the game. Like, I don't hate the game of anything. I just don't think it's that amazing. I think it's amazing. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Let me correct myself. I think it's a Fate. It's an amazing game. But I think it's mostly the rotoscoped animations the developer did that, again, really amazing, really unique. But aside from that, and the secret lore of the game, that's how, like 90% of the game, right? I don't find those games like too engaging. I don't know. It might be just me, right? But yeah, those are solid games. The Shadow People. I'm gonna write that down to make sure I don't miss it. The Shadow. Well, I don't really play like Steam games, but I might give it a try. I might give it a go. So what do we say? I try to make something spooky, right? I think drawing something that it's spooky, scary, or skeleton. It's almost Halloween, you know. It's only 1 month apart. I've been working on a lot of stuff for October. Hopefully I can finish it. I just need bad things to stop happening to me for like 2 weeks or something, so I can work into something that's nice. But I don't know. I don't think like, do you think like spooky things are like this, right? Like you make like something like this. I don't know. I'm not inspired right now to make spooky stuff, right? But like you should make something like this and then just like make it everything black. I think that a standardized version of spookiness, and then you just put like some red eyes in here, right? Then you have to play a little bit with the anatomy of the things. I'm just doing random stuff. Don't worry about it. Just know that there are a couple of different endings on Shadow People or Fate the Unholy Trilogy. Both of them, maybe, probably. Do you still don't have Twitter? Yeah, I don't have a Twitter account anymore. I decided to delete my Twitter account after they rebranded to X, right? I don't think we can call it Twitter anymore, sadly. But yeah, I'm really not happy with the changes they made to. I'm not happy with the. Sorry to tell you, but that hand between his kind of looks like a. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I put that hand there, right? I'm gonna. Oh, sorry about that. I'm gonna change that for a moment. It's just maybe it's a monster with a big one, right? That's the scary part. What do you think he's gonna do when he catches you? Right? Okay, let's just delete this because this is supposed to be PG-13, right? So I guess we can just make like a longer hand in here. Well, this looks like a scarf now, right? Yeah, okay, that's not gonna do. Maybe you just need one arm, right? You don't need to. You know what people love? Like upside down crosses, right? So you can make the upside down. Wow, yeah, I know what we can do. I know what we can do. What if the face it's backwards, right? Do you think that's spooky enough that the face it's backwards? Because I think it's kind of neat. Don't ever want to think about it. Yeah, same. That's the spookiest monster ever. Let's just make this go this way. Oh, but okay. If the face it's backwards, then the crosses have to be on the right way, right? Because then they are not gonna be backward. And we have to make the neck smaller, maybe like really small neck. Is it just me, or this reminds you guys of something else? Twitter is Twitter, and the day I call it X is the day I die. I've been considering leaving it to. I barely post, and I only use it to see art and stuff. It looks like the head thing I made has. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, maybe you don't know. You're missing the whole point. I was making a mate monster. You see, I was making a mate monster. That's what I was doing from the beginning. What were you thinking? This is obviously a mate monster. I'm just making things up. Don't worry about it. It's a mate monster. Yeah. It's gonna clean you completely. Yeah. But in a spooky way. I'm not really good at making mates. Okay, I'm kind of lost on what to do now. Oh, I know. Wait. These guys are surprised to see that monster, can you see? Because we can just make him like have the hand like this. And then wait, I got an idea for a monster design. Emma Drawit, kind of a personal question, but do you have any other social media where I can contact you? Oh yeah, I have a Miski account. I don't know if you can check it on the description of the video. I'm sure it's on the description of the video. I'm pretty sure. Or you can go to my YouTube channel and I have a link tree of one of those things. Yeah, you can go to my let me just like share it. Give me a moment. Social networking, link tree. This is gonna take a moment. God damn it. Okay, yeah. Here it is. Let me post it. That's about all my social media. You can find it there. I try to use it as much as I can. My Miski and my Tumblr are new, are fairly new accounts. So I don't use them as much as I would like to. I mostly spend my time. I'm actually kind of lost after I deleted my Twitter account. I'm kind of lost because I feel like I'm missing something where I can just post things. Okay, I'm trying to find a way. Hopefully, I'm gonna find a replacement for Twitter later. Because I really don't plan on going back to Twitter. I don't vibe with Twitter anymore. I don't like Elon Musk whatsoever. This got kind of political out of us all of a sudden, right? Okay, yeah, that's a monster. That's a headband made monster. But check Itch.io, yeah. I think Itch.io it's where I spend most of my time because I'm always talking to developers. I'm always checking games and stuff like that. And sometimes I post on my YouTube community tab, whatever it is called, actually. Okay, well, that's a monster. It is a mate. It is something else. I don't know. What if we make him smile? He's a happy monster now. Look at that. Okay, maybe it doesn't look as spooky as you would like. But what if, remember, this is a monster, right? Remember, so this gun's gonna be bloody, right? It's gonna be a little bit bloody. It's fun to draw without like a pretense of doing something good. I just can do whatever I want, even if it sucks. Like, look at this. Would you like to, like, maybe it's not as spooky as you think it is, but would you like to meet this monster in a dark alley? Would you like to? Because it doesn't look as spooky, right? But everything is about the environment, right? Because, for example, you think it's spooky, but what if I just make like a background for this guy? Rock Band Yena, thank you for coming to the stream. How are you doing? How is the project, the Yena project going? Do we have the complete Yena anthology already uploaded? We have a bunch of new viewers. Isn't it amazing? Can you believe it? I can't believe it's happening, but it's happening. And don't mind me making this drawing. It's just to pass the time, right? This is just chat and drawing. Wait, damn it. Wrong layer. Okay. Going good? Far from done. It's okay. I'm gonna wait whatever time is necessary to play that game. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this one. You and me and Yena, you and me. That's the developer life you guys choose for yourselves, right? There's nothing that can be done. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this one. Wait, damn it, wrong layer again. I've been missing the layers a lot in this stream. Okay, that one. Okay, just like that. I'm gonna play the coach game, enjoy it. I don't think it's a perfect game or a good game, but enjoy it. I did it with all my love and a new engine I never tried before. I was wanted to do games about my dogs, but then just a little after I made that game, that was really fun to make. I had my fun. One of my dogs, I think you remember, guys, maybe probably the ones that have been here the longest probably remember. Last year, one of my dogs got really sick, and it got even worse about March of this year. She got really sick, and I thought she was going to die, and it got me kind of depressed. And I removed my dogs from my stream. I don't know if you guys remember. Let me open the file. Let me show you, guys, real quick. I think it was on B3. How is everyone doing on this fine, whatever day it is for you? What day is it? It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Well, at least for me, it's Tuesday. So. Yeah, I think I still have the sprites for the for the dogs in here for the game. This is one of the ducks, just really simple sprites, right? And this is the other one. They are my precious daughters. But yeah, I thought my dog was going to die, and I got kind of depressed, and I didn't want to make any more content with my dogs in it because I think I was like, oh, if they die right now, and I keep making like videos and stuff with my dogs, it's just gonna remind me that they are not here anymore, right? And don't worry, this is not a sad story. My dog actually recovered. It's doing pretty good right now. It's really healthy right now. This is gonna sound very weird and illegal, but I found a medicine, like I found the medicine that worked for my dog, and I gave her the medicine without going to a veterinary, and it worked, and it's healthy, and it's so happy right now. And I don't care that well, I don't think it's illegal. Well, maybe it's not. Well, the thing is this: I spent like at least $2,000 on like medicine across the years, right? I like 1 or 2 years, and it wasn't working. It wasn't working, and I was kind of worried, right? So I remember I had this drug that was for my one of my dogs had a few like teeth removed because that it was infected, and I had leftover medicine, and I didn't have any more money, so I decided to use that medicine to help the other dog, and it worked. And I went to my veterinary, and it was like, oh, I'm giving it this medicine and it's working. And my veterinary was like, oh, okay, it's good. And I just keep giving her the medicine, and she has to take it every day forever until she dies. But she's healthy, so it's the only thing that matters. So it's not cheap, but she's healthy, so I don't really care about money, right? I'd rather starve myself so she's okay than like watching her slowly die, right? Hi, can you play at Headless Party? Headless Party, where can I find that game? Tell me a little bit more about it. It's on itch.io. Let me check it out real quick. Oh, I see a game that it's called Headless Party on itch.io. It says surreal horror about what is hidden from something. It's that the game. It's that the game. It says a small surreal adventure horror game about a world where an angel saved everyone from diseases. But was it really like that? It's that one. By the way, hello Schizo 1833. Thank you for coming to the stream. How are you doing? If it's that the game, sure, it looks good. I'm gonna try to play it today or tomorrow. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, Take care. So yeah, I also have these small drawings of my ducks. I think they represent both of their personalities really well. Look at this. She's my daughter. It's a cutie. It's a cutie. And this one is the one that was really sick, but it's okay now. I know it's not a perfect drawing, but it works in my head. I don't need to save. Oh hey, I saw that game on itch.io. Is the dog game? In the dog game, what do the green monster things do? The green monster things. Jesus, I don't remember that. Okay, I'm gonna be a green monster thing. The green monster. Wait, I'm trying to remember. Oh my god, I can't remember what. I'm gonna have to play my own game again. Jesus, sorry, I don't remember. Green monster. I remember the springs. I remember the rock. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Oh man, it's been a while since I made that game. Oh yeah, I guess that's the only game you can actually play because my other two games are visual novels and dating visual novels on top of that. They just flash. Oh, okay, yeah, all the things on the... Yeah, okay, yeah, and in the dark room. Yeah, I remember now. Whew. I thought I was losing my memory about the game. So yeah, I will try to play Headless Party. Yeah, I will try to give it a go. I already have the indie game for today. It's gonna be up after this stream, but I'm definitely gonna play Headless Party tomorrow. As long as it works in my PC, because sometimes I have that problem with games that they don't work in my PC for whatever reason. Well, not on my PC, on the itch.io app that I use to play the games. What I was making, I don't think it matters what I'm doing in this game, right? So something I like to do with my illustrations is just put like a big shadow over it, because it just make it like if you make it really dark. The boulder part, yeah, that's my favorite part of the game. I work really hard for that to work. Oh man, you're giving me, like, if you're playing my game, that, by the way, thank you very much. It just makes me want to do more games for some reason. And then I just like to make this. I do this with a lot of my illustrations. Like, just imagine you're opening a door to somewhere and you see this thing. Like, it is spooky enough for you now? Like, I guess you can barely see anything. It is too dark, right? Yeah, like that. And then you go here. And then you delete exactly the part on the eyes so they can shine red. Look at that. Ain't that spooky? Huh? Ain't that spooky? I can't even pass it. Oh no, I hope it's not broken. I made sure to play test that part, and it was like it was passable, right? I think, but again, that game was made in Pixel Game Maker MB, and the engine, it's really amazing for making platforming games, but it's kind of rough around the edges on other aspects of the engine, right? Well, I think this is a pretty solid monster. I like it. I'm gonna save it. So I just grab everything I did and I just merge the files, and that's it. So we have this little family of monsters that I think it looks really cute. And we have this, whatever this is, the mate monster. The mate monster, right? I told you before beginning the stream, I'm not really good at making stuff, right? So if you guys want and you would like to do fan art of me for whatever reason, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to make a Hikiyami Moriko dragon, right? So for the air, you just make like this here real fast. Then you just make one to the side, one a little bit longer to the other side. Then you just make two inside. Then you just make two from the other side. I think this is a really easy way to... Then from this side only, you make this. And then you take it from here and make two outside. And make two outside. It's not perfect, right? But I'm doing it real fast. So, and then you just close the whole thing. And then you just... well, I'm gonna lower it a little bit because I don't have enough space for the ears. I'm sorry that I can... It's okay, it's okay. I should have, like, playtest it even more. You can make the ears like this. And only one has a spike in there. The other one, it's normal. It's okay. I know it doesn't have the best controls, right? In the... Now do you know the secrets of... And you make a little bit of this and here, yeah. And then you just make this. And you make the two smaller parts in here, like this. And then you just make like something like... I'm making like a simplified version, okay? That don't stress too much about it. Like this. Wait, I don't like that. Like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, do you think we look like really alike, right? So obviously is missing a bunch of details, but it's more or less like a simplified version of it. Oh wait, it's not this one. See, we're exactly the same person. Just like that. It's perfect. And now you can make your own Hikiyami Moriko if you want to. For some reason. Well, of course you have to make it like this. I just enjoy drawing myself a lot. I don't know why, I just like it. Can't you blame me for that? Absolutely. How to draw anime Hikiyami Moriko edition, yeah. It's what I always wanted to be since I was a kid. I wanted to be anime. Actually, it's always kind of crazy to me that I'm doing this, like, not for a living whatsoever, but it's incredible that I'm doing this just that I can just decide to become anime and just go into the internet and do anime stuff in my free time. It's amazing. I wonder how my little the little me would react to this kind of thing. It would be like, wow, you can become anime. That's really cool. And I will be like, I know, right? Also, where's this thing? You cannot forget the eye bags. That's the most important part of my personality. If I don't have my eye bags, I'm no one. Well, this looks kind of weird, but maybe double. Wait, why is this eye higher than the other one? Damn it. Okay, yeah, I fixed it. Okay, the face, it's not perfect, but I'm doing this real fast. Okay, and whoa. And then I'm always in a bad mood, so I'm kind of sad all the time. So you can just make like that, right? We look like exactly the same. What do you say, guys? We look at this. Look at this. There's no difference between me and this. Now we're twins. Whoa! Look at this. Look at this. We're like the same person. Okay, it looks nothing like me, but whatever. It's just an example, right? Again, something I like to do with my drawings is just make them smaller, 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 until they are unrecognizable. And then I just work from here, right? And I just try to fix the details. I'm not gonna do it because I really don't like this self-portrait. But yeah, I'm running out of ideas for the drawing stream. Do you guys have suggestions of what to draw? I've actually don't like drawing in this format, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this more like a square, like this. Making sure not to cut off these guys. Your actual avatar is so good, honestly. Thank you, thank you. It took me a few months of trial and error and working so hard. Especially not only to make it, but to make it work with Live 2D, you know, react to my voice and move a little bit. It took a lot of effort. I actually don't think I can do it again, and I'm kind of afraid of like updating my model because I don't know if I can do it again, but thank you so much. As I showed you before, it has gone through a lot of changes over 3 years. And actually, I think I can show you guys. I was making a file the other day that it's all my previous avatars, all of them in chronological order, all of it. This is 3 years of work that I have done, right? I think if you see my first ones, you can see it's not really that amazing. But as we progress, oh, here are my dogs, by the way. I told you I included them. Yeah, the Moricolor is amazing. It's can I message you on Miski? Because to be honest, I don't know. I don't know. Miski, it's kind of like a closed community. It's mostly Japanese users, right? Actually, 99% of the things that I see on Miski are by Japanese users. It's mostly a Japanese-based community. And I don't know if they're because I remember a few weeks ago they blocked people from creating accounts because they have a problem with foreigners. But I don't know if they allow that now. Honestly, you're not missing anything. You're not missing much. I don't really post that much on... Whatever I post on Miski, I post on my community tab on YouTube. So if you're subscribed to me on YouTube, you can see the same things I post on Miski. So you're not missing really anything. And I don't really talk to anyone on Miski. I use Miski to just look at artists, at art, and to practice my Japanese mostly. So these are my dogs. I'm very proud of them. Look at how cute she is. Look at how cute she is. And this one's also really cute. But this one's also kind of like terrified all the time for some reason. And I also did the Halloween mask I made one day. Look at this. This is spooky. It's really spooky. Do you guys like it? I was really proud when I made this back then, but now it doesn't look that good. Then it was Christmas. I think this was Christmas from 2 years ago. I think. Yeah, it was 2 years ago because last Christmas was this one. Yeah, these ones didn't move. That's the biggest progress I have made so far, that I'm finally moving. Are you good at speaking Japanese? No, I'm terrible at speaking Japanese, and I'm even worse at writing Japanese, but I can listen and read Japanese fairly decently. I wouldn't say I'm good at listening or reading Japanese, but I can understand most of the things, right? So yeah, it's good to practice, because even if you can read Japanese, Miski has translation included, so you can mostly translate the messages and just make out what they are saying. This is when I made the Bleach cosplay for Halloween. I am also really proud of this one. I really enjoyed that. The hollow mask, I think it's neat, right? Yeah, it's look at this, this is really good. But yeah, you guys know the Moricolor. Maybe we don't know what happened to my sisters, right? It's a mystery. Maybe they're gonna come back. Maybe they are not gonna come back. Who knows? Let's just go back to drawing. But yeah, I don't think you're missing anything by not using Miski, to be honest. As I mentioned, I wish I could go back to Twitter sometimes, but I'm definitely not making another account there. And I know a few of you guys follow me on Twitter back then, but I have like 100 followers on Twitter. I didn't lose too much because I think all of the people that used to follow me on Twitter just follow me on YouTube regardless, so I didn't lose anything by deleting my account. I also kind of like gained a sense of freedom after deleting my. I just want to send you some stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. I think that's maybe a problem, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that might be a problem if people want to. I will have to look into some place that you can send stuff. Okay, you raise a good question, Han Solo. I will have to think about it. Man, maybe that was the real use of Twitter, right? That people can just tweet just stuff back. Oh man, maybe I made a mistake. Who knows? I will try to find a workaround. For now, I'm sorry. I mean, if you have an Itch.io account, I can just follow you on Itch.io, and if you post things in there, I can just read them on your devlogs. I do recommend, if you don't, I'd recommend you make an Itch.io page because it's really useful to keep in touch with other developers. So it's maybe Discord. Maybe I don't have a Discord account. Sorry. Well, at least not like I don't have a server or like a public one thing, right? I don't really use Discord, really. I only use it to communicate with my Grand Blue Fantasy crew, and that's like once a month, so I don't really use Discord that much. Well, like once every week, maybe. But yeah, I've been thinking, people have told me that I should make a Discord server. Maybe that's the solution to all of this, right? I will look into it, especially now that I'm going to be taking, because for the new people, that it's quite a few today, I'm gonna have to take a break after this stream, like a 2-week break. I'm gonna try to stream and upload indie games when possible, but the thing is, actually, I can show you guys. Look at this. I'm gonna show you what happened to my house with a little simple drawing, right? So let's make the second floor of my house. So I can finally show you guys the disaster that befell my home, right? So this is the stairs, like to the second floor, because thankfully the first floor it's kinda okay, right? But the second floor it's the one that suffered problems. So gonna make this real quick. This is the stairs that don't work like this, but you know how stairs work. They work like this, kinda like this, right? To the first floor. Again, I know this is not perfect. I'm trying to do it real fast. Because, as you know, guys, there was a hurricane that passed through here, and even before that, I was having troubles with my house, right? Some big problems. So this is the stairs. Man, I need to make this smaller. This is too big. Wait, why did it become? Okay, like that. Okay, this is too complicated. I'm gonna make it easier. Okay, so let's use colors, right? I think colors it's easier to make. Okay, so I'm really bad at making this kind. I don't know why did I decide to make. Okay, so I'm gonna try to explain it in a simple way. So This is room number 1. This is room number 1. Allow me to explain my misfortune with simple drawings. Welcome back, Rockman Yena. How are you doing? I'm explaining things nobody asked because I want to explain it. Because I always talk about this, and I know it's kind of hard to understand the problem, but if you don't have like a clear vision of what happens, so I wanted to explain this for a while. So don't make fun of me because my house is really small, please. I live in a very humble area right now because money has been tight, so yeah. I'm just gonna use a different color there. Okay, should be like this. I'm curious about it. It's alright. Okay, I'm gonna explain this. And I'm gonna use a darker color for this place. Maybe this doesn't make any sense, but I'm doing my best. Okay, it's more or less like this. Let me just close this one here. It's not 100% accurate, but it works kind of like this. Okay, so this is the second floor of my house, right? The one I'm in right now. I saw a message reading Discord. Do you have a Discord, or did I just miss? Did I just miss something? No, I don't have a Discord. They were asking about that, and I was thinking on making a Discord server. What do you guys say about that? I know it's gonna be a pain in the ass to moderate, and I don't know if I have the time to moderate a Discord server. But if you guys are okay with it, maybe I can make one to just like keep in touch. Maybe that would be nice, right? I think that would be nice. Is that something Vtubers do? I don't know. I will let you guys know. I will ponder the idea of how hard it is, because I don't want people to just be posting like nasty stuff in my Discord server. So, and I really don't have the time to moderate all of it. So if you guys promise to behave, maybe we can have a Discord server, right? It will be nice. I will have to think of a cool name like Moriko's Discord server or something like that. I don't know. I also need to choose a name for you guys. You're supposed to have a name. That's how VTubers works. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. I was the one suggesting it, so yeah, I'm down for it. Okay, so I will make a note. Discord server ideas. And we also have to choose a fun name. You guys need a name. Okay, so let's go back to the house. So I need you guys to pay attention to me for a little bit, because this is a really simple I don't know, like thing, right? Okay, so these are the stairs. Hell, on Discord I could actually show you some of the things I made instead of saying everything in the live chat. Yeah, I think that will be. Yeah, I think maybe it can become a place for indie developers. That would be nice. I will be happy if I could make that. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have some time, since I won't be able to stream for a few weeks. I'm gonna have some free time. Maybe I can work into the Discord server thingy. Maybe that's what we need, right? Maybe that's what we need to. Okay, so it's mostly like this. This is mostly my house. Okay, so I'm gonna mark the windows with blue because this is the second floor. The first floor is just the kitchen. Well, it's mostly just the kitchen and like half a bathroom, right? So this room has a big window in here and has a small window in here. Coolio, I haven't uploaded anything on Itch.io, but I made an account. Okay, I will What is the name of the account? So maybe I can just, or just, you can just follow me, right? You can just follow me if you click, yeah. Just, you follow me, I'm gonna follow you back. Don't worry about it. So there's two windows in there. This is the bathroom, and there's one window in the bathroom. This place. Wait, okay, no, this, I made the room wrong. What I'm doing? I knew something was wrong. Okay, yeah, this is not part of the house. This is the outside. Please ignore the banners and background. It's hitting PB&J in my PJ. Ah, hitting PB&J in my PJ. That's a good name. Okay, now I can make the windows. So this room has a big window in here and a small window in here. This is the bathroom, and it has a small window. Actually, I think the bathroom is also too big. I think it's about this size. Excuse me, I just wish I had a bigger house. I'm good with smaller houses, but this one's kind of too small. So that's the bathroom that has a window, and there's a big window on the stairs, and there's also a window in this bathroom, and these are two separate rooms that also has big windows, right? They have like a big window here, and don't I follow you? Okay, thank you. I'm gonna check that after the stream. So this is mostly the second floor of my house, right? So what am I gonna have to take a 2-3 week break from streaming? It's because they are gonna come and fix my house. What happened to my house? Well, first off, this window just was completely destroyed by the hurricane. It has already been having problems with normal weather, but let's just say that this is the room, and thankfully this room it's empty because I don't have a lot of things, and this room it's mostly empty. I use it to keep my workout equipment. So the water just got inside all of the room, like all of it. Like it was like a swimming pool. I swear to God, it was like a swimming pool. This one just had like small batches of water go in. This one also got all the water inside on the wall and on the floor, and this one also has like small patches of water. The bathroom window also has like considerably been destroyed. This bathroom window also has like some water running out. This one also ruined my stairs too. So yeah, this window got destroyed from here, and this window it's a complete mess, so it's completely destroyed, and this one was destroyed from here and here. So to keep it simple, just to be clear, this is my desktop. This is my desktop. This is my PC. And I'm sitting here right now. This purple blob, it's me. That's what I'm sitting. And in here, all of this, it's where I have my video games and manga and books and stuff like that. So yeah. So thankfully, the room where I'm inside right now, didn't got too wet. But the problem is actually, I think it goes like this kind of wet. A pipe in our basement burst, and it required my whole strength to prevent myself from just drinking it, so there's no more leak. Engineer moment. Oh man. I know that feel. So the thing is, I have wooden floors, right? I don't know if you guys are familiar with wooden floors. They kind of look like this. They were kind of expensive, but I got them for cheap. And the thing is, wooden floor, it's not supposed to get wet, you know? You're not supposed to drop water in a wooden flooring, right? You can drop like a glass of water on it a little bit, and you can just mop it or clean it. It's nothing wrong happens, right? But I remind you once again, this whole room was a swimming pool. Everything inside just got wet. Actually, I had to throw some of my stuff away because it got like destroyed forever. And this too was very relatable Balkan moment. What Balkan? What is that? I don't understand that. Explain it to me, please. I want to learn new stuff. And this one was also ruined. So thankfully, I don't have wooden floor in the other places, right? So only these things got ruined. And when I went out and talked to the person that is renting me this place, they say like, "Nah, man, I can't do nothing about it." And I was like, "How come you can do nothing about it? You sold me this house on the pretense that it was functional, right? And it's not functional because the first rain, it's part of Europe. It rains a lot in there or something. Well, I'm gonna make a mental note to never go there." And like, to be honest, I mask it really well, but like a few days ago when this happened, I was on the brink of like mental collapse, and I was like, I almost grabbed a knife and just stabbed a bunch of people because I was done with life and with problems. But I'm a level-headed person, and I decided not to do it, right? Because that's not good. You can just go through life stabbing people because you have problems. That's not a nice thing to do. So yeah, I think I hope this explains why. So how they're gonna fix this? They are gonna remove all of this wall. They are gonna remove all this wall and this window. So of course, if I'm here right now, I'm not gonna be able to make content, right? So I will have to move my stuff to this room so they can fix these two rooms, and then I'm gonna have to move all of my stuff from here to this room and this room, right? So it's gonna take a couple of weeks. I know this is a terrible explanation for all of this, but I hope you guys understand. There's not a lot that I can do except just wait for them to finish the reparations. So yeah, that happens when you get a deal on a house and the house is just poorly done. I'm Balkan, from where? Romania, Bulgaria, Neat. I can't believe you guys are just bonding on the chat. That's neat to see. Have you ever watched Kotaro Lives Alone? It's my favorite anime. That one was in Netflix, right? I think I watched a few episodes of it. Not exactly my cup of tea, but it was cute. It was cute. Maybe I will finish it someday. I've been having trouble keeping up with animes lately. Like, I don't have enough time to watch them. What is it about? Yeah, tell us on detail. Okay, I haven't done anything productive in this whole stream. Okay, I'm just gonna go real quick to Ichio so I can just follow you back. Eating PB&J in my PJs, yeah. Oh my god. What is with the background image of your Ichio page, man? Oh god. I'm not gonna... I cannot come back from that. Oh, it's really good. Is 10 episodes, 5 hours total. It's not that long. Maybe I will give it a go. I'm gonna put it on my notes. Taro Lives Alone. Yeah, I told you about it. Yeah, I know you told me, but I was expecting something else, not that kind of thing. Oh man, that's an interesting choice of background images. It's good. I needed a good laugh. Yeah, I don't know what I do. I know this is mostly chatting and, as a side note, drawing, but yeah, I don't think I'm really good at drawing. There's a lot of drawings I didn't finish. Let me just open one of those, maybe. I never finished this one. I just got like kinda tired from from doing this one, and I never finished it. But I think it looks kinda neat. Do you have a piece of paper next to your desk that contains every single suggestion you got in 3 years? Well, it's a notebook, right? It's not a piece of paper. It's a notebook. I have a notebook for notes. I have another one for drawing. I have sticky notes. And in the past 3 years, yeah, but you will be surprised that in the first year of my VTubing career thing, I didn't have viewers. Actually, I don't think I made a single stream on the first year because I was uploading videos like every single day and I didn't got any views on my videos for like 1 year. Like just recently I passed 100 subscribers this year, I think. It's been really rough for me, man. Don't make me think about the past. I like coming to your streams and chatting. I don't have that much people to talk in real life, so it's nice. Yeah, same. That's one of the reasons I decided to make like I decided to start streaming was because I don't really have people to talk in real life. So I just decided like, maybe if I make a stream, I can talk to people because I like to talk. I used to like to talk to VTubers on their streams. I just go to other VTubers chats and spend some time talking with them. But I noticed that that has a problem. And the problem is that when a VTuber grows too big, they stop talking to you. Even if you were there from the beginning, they just don't care and they just stop talking to you because they have so many viewers that it's impossible to see the messages from everyone, right? I understand that, but that's not fun for me. My God bless you, dude. With the power of power, I don't know. The power of power might be useful. Oh yeah, I have my American edit. What do you guys think of this? It's very patriotic. What would you think? I think it is. I'm not this patriotic. Don't worry about it. Here's another one of my ducks. Look at how cute she is. Can you believe how cute she is? Like every time I take her to take a bath, they put some like pink ribbons on her ears, and it's really cute. I love her so much. I love my dogs so much. Maybe it's not healthy to love a dog this much, but nothing can stop me. I make this illustration for the game I'm making. The picture of the nun. In my opinion, small streamers are the best streamers. Yeah, I agree to an extent, right? Like even like I know I want to make it like quote unquote big, but I would like to just grow enough to make something out of this, like to make money out of this, right? Just big enough to make money, but not big enough to have like millions of people following me. That would be too stressing for me. I don't deal well with expectations of people. So yeah, I'd rather not grow too much, but you know, having 1,000 subscribers would be nice. But yeah, I do enjoy the small conversations I can have with you guys, as long as there's not more like 20 people at the same time. I think this illustration of the nun, it's really neat. It only appears once in game, but that's because I didn't want to I mean the small streamer mindset, how do they say that? Like the personalized experience, right, or something like that. Like the customizable experience of like they talking to you and recognizing you and you being part of the stream environment instead of just like another viewer. Because yeah, small streamers tend to pay more attention to people in the chat because it's easier, right? But then there's people, and I wish I don't become one of those people, well, that they just have like a couple hundred viewers and they just like become like in their mind they become like extremely famous and they just disregard the people that made them, quote unquote. It's something complicated, right? I don't want to judge people based on that. I also have these things that I was trying to make a project of drawing my favorite characters from games I have played over the years. I have played more than 300 games, so it's kind of hard to make art for everyone, and I'm going from the oldest game to the newest game. So if I remember, this one, it's a game, it's called Winning Love by Daylight, and the character is Molly, really cute girl. This one, it's a recent game I played, and not a dark romance game. I decided to make this fan art because the developer of the game donated $20 to me, and that's the biggest donation I have ever had in my life, and I was so grateful. I wanted to make some fan art. I don't know about you all, but I'm really tired. In my time zone, it's 1 a.m. and I'm very. Just go to sleep, man. if it's so late, just go to sleep. Don't worry too much about it. I appreciate every second you guys decide to watch me, right? And I do really mean every second, because I'm keeping tabs on. My time watch tab, because once I reach like 4,000 hours of watch time, I can apply to some YouTube monetization, right? So I'm keeping a tab on that. You gotta have a Yena Tech 1. Don't worry about it. I'm working. It's just I'm working on so many things, man. You have to give me time. I have this one that it's Path of Exile. I also made this illustration because I enjoyed the game, but also this is the only game I have played that cost money, and it's because the developer sent me a free key. So this is also important to know. This one is for Lovely Fracture, I think it's called, the game, and this is like special magical horse dog. So that one too, and this one it's from a game made by a fellow Vtuber, Ethel Chamomile. I don't know if you catch what. She's also a game developer, and a much better game developer than me. She makes games in Unity, mostly 3D stuff. It's Ethel Chamomile, if you guys want to watch her. She also has an itch.io account that uploads a few games. This game was really fun. It was like a Portal-like puzzle. And this one, it's for my absolute favorite indie game, Midnight on the Milky Way, right? From Kale Chips, one of my favorite developers. It's one of the few developers that has supported me from the beginning of the channel, right? Like, since I played his first game, he's been sticking with me and supporting me. And I can't really show how much I appreciate that. Of course, I appreciate any kind of support, but sometimes it's hard to continue when you don't have viewers and stuff like that. And I feel really supported by that developer sometimes, and I think that's all. I haven't done much with that. Oh no, I wasn't trying to rush something or anything. That wasn't. Oh yeah, I understand. But yeah, I'm working on it. Don't worry about it. Like I mentioned, I'm going in order of the games I played. Yeah, but I think I just ended watching my old drawings instead of drawing myself. It's sometimes it's hard to get the motivation, like not the motivation, the like creativity, I don't know, the inspiration to make a good drawing. Normally people wake themselves up with coffee or energy drinks. I wake myself up with pure citric acid. I love You mean like sucking on a lemon, on a lime or something? Like just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have an orange or something to wake up. Man, what the hell? That's the first time I hear someone does that. It's kinda. I mean, I might try it, right? I don't think it's good to like have citrics in the morning, right? Because of like your stomach acid or something. I'm not sure about that. Maybe I'm just making up stuff. Don't quote me on that. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go back to drawing. I can find my no, the powder. I just wait. What do you mean? What do you mean? Citric acid powder. What? Is that a thing I don't understand because we are from different cultural backgrounds? Citric acid bags. Oh my god, that's a thing that it's for real. Oh my god, it's real. What is citric acid sachet used for? Man, I'm kind of worried because it says that it's used to dissolve brown heroin and crack cocaine for injection. Why do you have that? What is this, man? I can't believe that that's a thing. It's 1,000 times more sour than regular lemon. Why would you do that? Now I'm kind of worried about you. What is happening? Man, that's the first thing Google tells you. It says, what is a citric acid sachet used for? What is this, man? Are you for real? Maybe I just got the wrong like back. Give me a second. Okay, you have 1 second exactly. Egg, very common uses of citric acids you should be aware of. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's a fearless behavior. Okay, let me check real quick on a page. Citric acid acts as a flavoring agent and is commonly used as a food preservative. Okay, yeah, that it makes more sense. That looking for some relevant information on citric acid uses. It's a food additive. Citric acid has a number of uses and it's most commonly used as a food additive and flavoring agent. It is used to flavor and preserve food and beverages. It is also used to make certain varieties of candies due to its sour taste. While being sour candies, we often find them being covered with a white powder, which is nothing but citric acid. Some brands of ice cream use citric acid as it has emulsifier and helps it keeping fat globules away. Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Everyone chill out, don't worry about it. At some point, you might as well buy a lemon. It is used in canning fruits like apples, apricots, pears, and peaches. It is especially useful in canning of low acidic fruits. It raises the pH level. In the kitchen, has the capacity to break down proteins available in meats, and as such is mixed with meats to make it soft and tender. Moreover, it is also used during the manufacturing process of cheese, as it helps clotting milk faster. It also used the production of sourdough bread like Gruyere bread. It's also used for skincare. Okay, it's a normal thing. Yeah, chill out. I was that first thing that Google decided to show me scared me a little bit, but okay, this is fine. It's just a normal thing that everyone uses. Not everyone just eats this straight from the bag, but it's like a Sour Patch, right? I reckon it tastes like Sour Patch, maybe. Maybe like a really extreme Sour Patch, maybe. It's organic, yeah. Okay, yeah. Whew. Yeah, that was certainly a stream moment right here. It's just, I imagine like the back of citric acid in here. and then someone just like grabbing like a handful of that thing. Wait, that's not how it's supposed to work. Like, just give me that citric acid in my mouth right now. I used to straight up eat the powder for chocolate milk, so okay, but I think everyone did that, like, at least once, right? No. It's a bunch of thousands, millions times more sour than candy. Gave my friend a toxic waste candy, and he did not like it. For those who don't know, it's a brand of sour candies. Now I kind of want to try it. Well, this one time I ate some with brown. Thinking they were real brownies, and I just watch YouTube and chill. Well, I don't think that is gonna affect you if you eat just straight up acidic stuff from a bag. Ate a dry block of ramen once. Well, that's good, right? I know a recipe that it's not. Well, it's not a recipe. It's just people used to break the ramen block, and they just like mix it with like rice, and they cook it together, and you can eat rice and noodles at the same time. It feels kind of weird, but it's delicious. Anyone remember that ad that it was a guy that was like it break the ramen, put the ramen in his mouth, then just snorts the flavor powder, and then just like drinks the boiling water, and then just straight up makes the ramen in his mouth. You know what? Fuck how. In my defense, I was a little kid. Like just munching on the block of ramen, huh? That's understandable. I mean, as long as it's healthy or like not bad for you, you can eat whatever you want, right? What if I try to pull a Bob Ross and we just make a beautiful background, huh? What do you say? What do you say we chill out with a nice background? What about we start with a little bit of the sky? Let's make a little bit of the sky. God, I keep intent to get some ramen from the store to try out for the first time, but I never do. Have you never tried ramen before? Are you telling me that at whatever old age you are, have you ever had? I can't believe it. I can't even talk. You never had ramen before, for real? Like, okay, that's kind of weird. That's kind of wild to me. You tell me there's people out there eating like citric acid from a bag, and you don't have ramen? It doesn't matter what happens in the future. I'm always gonna remember that someone eats citric acid from a bag. That's the biggest news I have read in a while. I don't think it's news, but I love chocolate popsicles, and every time I eat one, I tell my friends that there was a big brown lung. And they always lost over. Oh, you're that kind of friend, huh? the funny one. I mean, as long as you like it, who cares, right? You know, maybe I'm just doing too many pixels. Let's just delete everything that I have done so far, and except these guys, because I really like them, and make this a little bit smaller, just small enough to keep these guys alive. I like working with just a little bit of pixels. Damn. Damn. Yeah. This chat is getting kinda wild. Just make sure to keep it PG-13, right? That's the only rule we have to have, just to keep some common decency. You know, this is what I'm thinking twice about making that Discord server, right? I don't want pictures of like chocolate popsicles in my Discord server. Look at this. This looks like it's made by a 5-year-old. Maybe something more like this. Yeah, I think that's better. In your time zone, what time? What is the time? It's like 4 p.m. right now. Like, more or less 4 p.m. right now. So, yeah. So actually, the time for the stream is coming to an end. I think I have like 10 more minutes to be here. So let's enjoy the time together. I didn't make anything, and I knew from the beginning I wasn't going to make anything from this stream. But the point was chatting, right? It's chatting. It's to have a nice conversation. So I think it was a success. We got new viewers that also happen to be developers. And I'm starting to think that the only people that are gonna follow my channel are developers. Not that I have a problem with that, but it's kind of interesting, you know? Having a viewership entirely made of developers. It's quite interesting. I'm thankful that there's people that want to watch my content. That's all that matters to me. I guess I can stay. Yeah. That's what I've been telling you guys. If I ever make it big, I'm gonna make the Moriko game jam, and you guys can make games and win prizes. It's alright, Moriko-sama. I already have a Discord server where I share the most vulgar, disgusting, revolting stuff with my... Okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, if it becomes like... If worse comes to worse, I guess I can just like limit posting to the channel, right? I think you can do that. I'm gonna have to look into it because I'm not really like... I don't understand how Discord works just yet. So I will give it a check. I will get myself used to Discord, and maybe we can have a nice Discord chatting stuff session, whatever. Okay. Have you guys ever seen anybody in self-defense? Because wait, what, man? I told you to keep it PG-13. What? It's been like 5 seconds. Remember, if the YouTube chat gets like too hardcore, YouTube, it's gonna punish me. So if I don't want to be punished by YouTube, I'm gonna have to mute you guys, and I don't want to do that. So just skip it. I'm just gonna in case delete the message, because I have a problem like I have a problem with YouTube. They send me a warning, and I have to be careful with that. So yeah, sorry to hear that. I think that's really hard to see. I'm sorry about that, but I will have to remove the message. Sorry about that. He was kind of a creep, so well, I think that makes it easier, right? But yeah, I just want to be sure. Just keep the topics like to a limit of you know what topics to evade, right? I think we all know what topics we shouldn't be touching in a public forum. The same goes when if I make the Discord server, the same goes, just keep things a little bit light-hearted, just in case. So yeah, sorry about that, but yeah, just keep it light. Sorry to hear that, but yeah, like maybe if I'm playing a game and the game has to deal with those topics, we can talk about it, right? But just to be safe, you know how YouTube is. I personally don't mind people talking as long as it's respectfully, but this is not my platform, so we have to follow the rules just in case. Yeah, that's why you have to be careful with your community, right? Because I see some people just have troubles with their community because it's really hard to moderate. So that's what I've been thinking about not making the Discord server. But like again, if you guys promise to behave, I will probably make it. I think worst case comes to worst, I can just put some moderators, I guess. Someone can moderate them when I'm not there. It will be nice. But yeah, just to be clear, that's... yeah, that's not accepted, tolerable, I don't know. But to answer your question, just like a last touch on that topic, I have not, but... and I wish I never do, because that will be kind of hard to deal with. It's like that guy that I don't know if he's watching the channel right now, but there used to be a guy that come to my streams. Actually, he sometimes comes to my streams, and I don't think it's a bad guy or anything, but he just starts talking about Hitler for no reason, and I'm like, what is the point of talking about that? Like I don't. Just the other day, my last stream, like some kid came and started talking about hating on a Roblox YouTuber, I think. And like, why in the world would you come to my stream to hate on other streamer that I don't even know? Like, why would you do that? What is the point of that? Why do you waste your time like that? It's sometimes I don't understand people, and sometimes I'm reminded of why I stay away from people in real life. Because I just don't understand people. So yeah, I will see. Like because I think if I make a Discord, it will be me and probably like at best like 10 of you guys, like maybe 10 of you. So I think I can moderate 10 people by myself, probably, since everyone is going to behave, right? And if it doesn't work, I can just delete it, right? Like everyone loses the privilege of... okay, I know what I'm gonna do. If something goes wrong, I just delete the server and everyone loses the Discord server privileges. What do you want? Just wait 10 minutes. I can go in 10 minutes. Come on, come here. I'm just talking to my dog. Don't worry about it. So yeah, I will see on that. Understandable, to be honest. Banning is also a thing. Yeah, so I wouldn't like to ban people, but if it's necessary, I guess I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, let me just think about it for maybe a couple of days before making any... I mean, I think it would be a nice like substitute for Twitter, right? I think it would be nice. Instead of using Twitter, I can just have a Discord server with you guys and we can share stuff in there. That would be easier. So So I think I would assign like probably my oldest viewers as moderators. So I just don't have to do everything by myself. Every time I go to a friend's house, I act like a proper gentleman in front of his parents. And then the second we leave, I tell him the most inhuman, vile, disgusting, discriminatory. Why are you like that, man? You can just keep being nice. There's no harm in being nice all the time. Well, I know that's how friends behave, right? I was young once before, and I have friends before too. What do you guys think of this? A very classy piece? No, I don't think it is. But yeah, it's all good practice. The point of this is it's practicing. As a joke? Oh, okay, well, yeah. Jokes are okay, I guess. Wait, what's wrong? Okay. One of my dogs decided to choke for no reason. She's okay, but don't worry about it. It's something she does every now and then. But yeah, like I always tell you guys, I'm not your mother and I will not tell you what to do. But if you're doing it on my channel or if you're doing it in my theoretical Discord server, I'm gonna have to step up and virtually spank your account or something like that. I don't know. As a joke, I am 5, by the way. I'm this many years old. 5 years old and already a developer? Man, that's some advanced... That's some advanced mechanics right there. Is it just me or this looks a little bit phallic for some reason? Actually, I think it would be like... I'm still a fetus. That's even more impressive now. Okay, that was a lot of silence. You're still an embryo, hello. Unborn follower, yeah, man. I can't believe I'm getting 0 old viewers in this. Good thing my streams are PG-13. Wait, PG-13, no. They should be like PG then. I don't know. Okay, wait. I guess right now it's a good time to finish the stream. I think this is the only thing I did. It doesn't look amazing, but it's something, right? Well, of course, I also did the little fellas in here, so that's something. So yeah, I think that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I had so much fun in the chat, but I'm obligated to remind you, all of you, especially the new ones, we have to behave. For this to work, we have to behave. And if you don't want to behave on the stream, it's okay. But then you can be on the stream, right? Those are the rules. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. I will think. I will think about the Discord server. I'm gonna give it a long thinking about that. Seems like a good idea to replace Twitter. Seems like a good idea to share like game developing stuff. But then again, we have to keep things civil, and I'm not the kind of people that like to ban people or to censor people, but sometimes I will have to do it, right? As the leader of this community, I'm like kind of responsible for all of you in my space, at least. If you go to other people's channels, that's your problem, but at least in my space, I'm responsible for all of you. So to keep this thing healthy and not toxic, I have to put some rules into place. So I hope you guys understand. So if I do make the Discord server, I'm gonna be assigning a couple of moderators, and I'm gonna be posting the link on the YouTube community tab, right? And if I make the server, let's all go there and have fun, but in a safe, healthy way, right? Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for watching my stream about doing absolutely nothing. The chat was a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna keep doing these streams from now on. I think like talking for 2 hours with you guys once or twice a week would be nice. So again, I'm gonna be taking a break after this stream. Remember that. We talk about that. My house, it's a swimming pool. So I'm gonna try to stream again on Friday for the new Nikkei event, but I don't know if we can see that. If I can do that, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna stream next Monday the RPG Maker stream game if I can. There's no promises. I'm gonna schedule the streams, but they might just not happen. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep uploading indie games. Make sure to check the indie games on my videos or on the itch.io link on the description. Bet your dogs from me, Mr. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I always pet my dogs every day, but these ones are gonna be from your part, Han Solo. So thank you for chatting with me, and I will see you guys in the next stream, in the game, or whatever I decide to do, or maybe even in a Discord server, right? Maybe. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.